Howdy all, and welcome back to Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright, since I hear 17 isn't coming out anytime soon, I kind of feel like I'm mostly at the end of the other map. Um, there's a couple little things I want to do, but nothing major, so I thought I would start over with a new Navezgane map. Navezgane map. I can never remember how that's pronounced. I don't think I've run a Navezgane map on 16, so I haven't seen what they've done to it. And because Navezgane is the handmade map versus the random gin map that I normally play on. So uh, settings, I bumped difficulty up to warrior. I thought about going survivalist, but I don't remember how tough survivalist is. I know that my Monday night game has bumped the difficulty, but I don't know what they set it to, and it doesn't really seem all that difficult so far. Daylight, I left it at 18. Zombies run, I left that at default. Persistent profiles, I left that at on. 24-hour cycle, I left that at 120 minutes. Block durability, 100. Loot abundance, 100. Loot respawn timer, it was at 10. 10's probably good. Drop everything on death. Blood moon count was set to 8, which I guess is the number of zombies per player on Blood Moon hordes. I didn't even know that was a setting. I thought there should just be lots of zombies. I don't know. I thought that was the point of the Blood Moon. So I bumped mine up to 16. Enemies spawning on, airdrops every 3 days, cheat mode off, mark airdrops on. So I think we're ready to go. We'll try out the Navezgane map, see where they drop me. Yeah, it's been a pretty weird weekend here. We've been having that problems with the internet, and so 2 weeks ago on Friday, a technician came out and looked everything over. He didn't tell me what he did, so I don't know what he worked on. But he came out and, well, I'm not sure I like being this close to a house to start with, for sure. Looks like there's a city in the distance. Where am I at on the map? That tells me nothing. Phoenix, Yuma, Las Vegas, Los Angeles. Is this even a road? This must be a little road. So let's, I have no idea where I'm at because I don't remember there being big cities like that on the map. It's been a while. So let's see if we can't... Oh wow, that's going to take a million years. I need some, oh yeah, grass. Grass is good. Some sticks would be nice. Looks like these little guys drop sticks. And then, of course, I need rocks if I can find rocks. But there's a rock. And there's a rock. And that's not a rock. So he, like I said, he didn't tell me anything. He was the most closed-mouthed technician I have ever had. He didn't even tell me what his name was. And so, all he did was complained about how I had wired things, even though I told him that I didn't do the wiring. A technician from them came in and redid all the wiring. And so, he said my problem was probably the wiring, and he did something, but I don't know what he did because he didn't tell me. And so he may have clipped some things, and I don't know. And then he said he had to go outside Oh man, I needed feathers, not an egg. And then he said he had to go outside because he had to fix something outside as well because he thought he knew what the problem was. And then he left, and he never came back to talk to me. So I have no idea what he did. So I'm hoping I get a different tech today, because then last week, after he had quote fixed it, the same problem was occurring, only differently. The phone line gets super staticky for short periods of time, and then I really don't need paper. And then do I have enough rocks to make a stone axe here? I do. Oh, let's get this bedroll down. All right, spawn is locked. I feel better already. I hate when you first start out and spawn is all over the place. We'll use this axe to get me some stones, and it might survive. Yeah. So then the internet. Now I work from home, so I am on the internet constantly, and so I was really noticing the 2, 3, 10, 20 minutes at a time when the internet would just randomly quit working. And then I discovered that usually when it quits working, I don't know that I tested every time, but when I would check while the internet wasn't working, the phone line would be super staticky. There we go. I was looking for one of these to get some more wood real fast. And yes, let's equip a rock. That was the best choice right there ever. Can I craft another stone axe, please, to make this quest happy? Alright, now where was that house? There it is. Oh, and then we gotta make clothes, right? Recipes. They want, well, I want a hat, because I believe the hat protects against hot. But they want that, and that, and that, and that. Oh, we got enough stuff to make a bow? Oh, but there's no room in the queue. Oh, and I should also make a club. And then I need to find some feathers real quick. Make some arrows. Because things are hard when this first starts out. I guess I didn't tell it to make gloves. I think it's going to want me to put on, if I remember correctly. I just did this quest last week, so you'd think I could remember the weird quests that start it. They're not weird, just basic. But, yeah, so then, I guess we could try this on to see. I think it's going to make me overheat, though. Oh, now it wants me to make a wooden club. Okay, then next I think is the bow. Yep. And then I just need to find feathers, which are done through nests. So, so after he leaves, the internet immediately stops working. and but then it comes right back. And then he called, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm done working." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "I guess you can have a good day." Okay, bye. He didn't say anything else, so um, so then I noticed, like I think that day it was okay, but then the next day it had a series of moments where um, the uh, where the speed of the internet would just drop to almost nothing. It would still be going, sort of, but it would drop to almost nothing. And then there were a couple of times where it dropped out completely, but nothing to the scale that it had done before. And then on Wednesday, it dropped out for like 10 minutes, staticky. No, I'm like, all right, well, they didn't fix nothing. And oh, and then a campfire. And so yay, I earned a skill point. And so, oh, nice, 12 feathers. So then on Friday, now we've been losing internet. The internet's been getting really slow, static on the line. Everything that was happening before, just it's one of those things where like they're like, okay, so your problem is obviously the filter on the phone line. So I moved the filter off the phone line, but I don't know that that fixes anything. I just know that it reduces what seems to be the problem. Not a lot, just a little bit. And so, come on, search it. So, I should get my bow on my hotbar here, where it's useful. I'm worried there's zombies in here. And so, there's got to be zombies in here, right? Uh, there are no zombies in here? Huh. I really thought there'd be zombies in here. I once had a base built on a place like this. It did not look as ramshackled as this one does, though. So, oh man, it would take me forever to tear this down. Well, it's only 9 in the morning. I'm not going to bother picking this place as a base, even if it has a bit of nostalgia. Uh, this is the house that, when I played on a multiplayer server, that I built my space around. Oh, cabinet. Oof, yes. So, then on Friday, it started into its super static, and so I'm trying to get the phone, my cell phone, to. I mean, we don't have the greatest 4G reception out here, and so you have to, try to find a spot where the phone actually comes through, and so I'm trying to get the phone to connect me to the phone company because they have tools that on their website that do things like scan your data line and your phone line. And so I thought I'd try and get one of their scans to go through. I don't know what it actually does. It doesn't tell you. But I thought I'd try and get one of those to go through while we were having problems so I can say, look, this is what your scan says. Because when it's not having the problem, everything runs perfectly fine. And that's the real big issue, right? Is that there's only a problem when there's a problem, and when there isn't a problem, there's no problem. And so you can't tell what the problem is if you're not here to see the problem. And so, the technician's like, well, I can't find anything. I'm like, yeah, no kid, you can't find anything because right now there's no problem. Uh, and so requested technician last Friday, and they're like, oh, we'll have a technician out to you on Monday, sometime between the hours of 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. But on Friday, after it got really staticky and we lost internet, we then just lost everything. And so we have not had a dial tone or internet since Friday afternoon. And so yeah, that makes for a super weird weekend because I am always on the internet. I'm on the internet for work. Luckily, I was done with work for the week. I am on the internet for Netflix. I can't even work on some of my I couldn't do my Minecraft worlds because they needed to connect to the internet. So I'm actually recording this first thing when I get up on Monday because I know that once that guy gets here and leaves, I'm going to be working till 9 or 10 o'clock at night to catch up on work that I've missed today because I've been waiting for a technician to show up. Like I said, hopefully I get one who's willing to speak to me, unlike the last one, because I would like to explain to him everything that's been going on. Oh man, this is also funny. So we've been playing the D&D game. Well, no, we've not been playing the D&D game, and that's the problem. We have been attempting to play a play-by-post D&D game, and so our DM though never gets on. And I wonder if I have enough points to go up toolsmithing. I do. Did you finish making that club before? Yeah, okay. Make me a new one here. And so I'm like, oh man, not that our DM had posted anything in a few days, but I'm like, I don't, what if they post a bunch on the weekend? I don't want to miss the DM because he doesn't ever post, and so when he does post, it's usually 2 or 3 things all together, and I don't want to miss that. And so I went ahead and downloaded the Discord app onto my phone, which I had not had on my phone, because my phone is basically my work phone. I only use it for work purposes, and so I wasn't too keen on downloading Discord on there. I didn't know how Discord was gonna work. I know how it works on the PC, and on the PC it's always sending you updates and messages and stuff. So I didn't want to be constantly getting little, you know, messages on. Oh man, there's a zombie coming right for me. I didn't want to constantly be getting the little update messages from Discord that people were leaving messages for me. And it doesn't seem to do that, so I'm not. I don't know. I'm not really a cell phone user, and so what I use it for work, it still doesn't make me much of a cell phone user, and so I don't really text or anything like that anybody unless I have to for work. Um, and oh, come on. And so, well, so far so good. I have killed my first 2 zombies without dying. Yay me. And so, I was a little worried about what the Discord app was going to do, but I did not want to miss out if we get posted in in our Discord channel. And so, nothing. There's nothing. So me and one of the other guys in the D&D, we've been chatting back and forth, or me and the other guys in the D&D, I guess, except for the DM, have been chatting back and forth about what our characters are doing while we're waiting for the DM to show up and tell us what to do. And I think yesterday was 5 days since the last time he posted, and he finally posted last night. But I had gone to bed already by the time he posted. I went to bed super early because I thought I was going to have to get up at 8 a.m. And so I was actually in bed by 10 reading, because I love to read, and I knew that if I went to bed at, you know, when I was supposed to, or when I wanted to go to bed to, oh nice. You need all the duct tape you can get your hands on. And, so, yeah, no posts from him for like 5 days. And I'm on the Discord on my phone, trying to make sure I stay up to date. And I do not like typing on the phone at all. I am not. Is that not a zombie laying there? Yeah, it's a zombie. I'm not. I'm not used to it, and I have not small hands, so trying to type on those little tiny spaces with my not small fingers gets me the wrong letters a lot, and so I'm constantly fixing letters, which drives me crazy. So I tend to. Oh, I didn't get that one. Uh, oh man, I missed my spike club. I don't want your pants. Don't want your suit pants, dude. And And so, yeah, we've been. I think the date is about September the 12th was the day we got to this fort, and it's now what, October. What is the date today? Is today the 9th or 10th? Oh, today's the 8th. Uh, that's weird. I thought it was later than that because my cell phone charged me, and it's supposed to charge me on the 8th, and it charged me on Saturday, which is clearly the 6th. So I thought Saturday was the 8th. But anyways, um, so yeah, and 2 weeks ago, like 2 full weeks ago, we basically finished everything we needed to do at this fort. And so we have been trying to leave this fort for 2 weeks now, but our DM never gets on and posts. And then here's the kicker. He keeps posting messages in other places that I am friends with him on various social media about how excited he is about playing D&D and all the different D&D games he wants to run, and how he'd like to start up another D&D game. And he just posted one yesterday about how he wants to start up a new campaign. He's got an idea for a homebrew campaign that he wants to run. I'm thinking, dude, you can't even run the pre-made adventure that you only have to type a few sentences a couple of times a day, and you're talking about running other campaigns and looking for other players to run other campaigns. How about you just run the one you got so that we can get out of this fort? Hey, guy. Oh, shoot. I didn't think that, Oh, you already did. No, I don't want black dress shoes. Oh, weird. Is this... Oh, nope, this is... Let's definitely get this guy, because I hate these twitchy zombies. And, yeah, so... I don't know. I don't know what his deal was. I just wish he'd post more so that we could move along. Like he told us 5 days ago, oh, well, we found rooms at the fort. We spent the night because it's too late to go out into the jungle already. And that's what we're trying to do, is go out and explore in the jungle. And that's the key problem that I am experiencing with this this campaign, is that it is very different from other campaigns I've run, and so it's very controlled by the DM in regards to, we can't just say we go someplace. We have to explore every spot on the map as we go. And so it's not like we're gonna travel from Red Larch to Yarder and roll a couple times to see if we get attacked along the way. No, there's something you have to do every 10 miles on this particular map, and on this particular adventure, to determine if you actually find something or get somewhere. And so, just say we want to... I mean, we don't even have places to go, basically. There's the city that we've left, and the fort, and everything else is rumors and ruins. And so... You know, we want to get out there and get exploring, and our DM is like almost 6 days between posts. And in fact, let me look to make sure. Uh, Come on, phone. So let's see. He posted last night at 11, and that would have been. No, why are you doing that? So he posted the 7th at 11, and the last post before that was. Yeah, was 5 days before that. 5 days. But oh, he is so gung-ho about running these D&D campaigns. He wants to run like 3 more. Alright, well, I think this is probably a good spot to call it. I am going to have to make a base in here somewhere because I am filling up with stuff. And so I do need some place to put it. So I don't know if maybe I should run all the way up. I can't remember if you can get out on the roof on this place. Dang it. I'm trying to get out on the roof of this place. Not fight with skater zombies. Oh man, skater zombies whose heads goes in the wall, so I can't get them in their noggin. There we go. Skater punk. Whew, this place is tall. Uh-oh. Could be in trouble here. Ooh, my construction tools is level 4. Get out of the way. Okay, so I definitely can get out on the roof. And it looks like there's no zombies up here. I did not break the ladder, though, so they could get on the ladder, but I don't think they will, necessarily. So this might be home base for right now. It's a bit far from everything, but it's, you know, it's better than nothing. Alright, well with that, I'm going to call it a day, so click like if you like, subscribe, sure, and catch the next one. And, oh, I thought I got more than 4 nails. And I never use those. And I will talk to you later.